This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Honoring local heroes. We'll take you to this special ceremony next. A happy Friday to one and all, and thank you for your time. I'm Ken Carey. You're watching us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And with the free Samsung Productions app, you can stream us with Apple TV and Google Chromecast. Now our Friday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. An investigation is underway into the death of a 66-year-old woman. According to state police, troopers were dispatched to a residence along Market Street in Black Creek Township just before 7 this morning for a reported altercation between family members that resulted in a stabbing. Upon arrival, troopers entered the residence and discovered a 66-year-old woman in the living room deceased. A 43-year-old man and a 17-year-old male were also on the property. Both were taken into custody and transported to the state police barracks in Hazleton. At the barracks, it was discovered that both males were injured. They were transported to Geisinger, Wyoming Valley in Plains Township. One person was injured after a crash involving a vehicle and a pedestrian. According to state police, the incident happened just before 3 p.m. yesterday at the intersection of 23rd Street and Penn Court in Hazel Township. Troopers say that a 16-year-old female was attempting to cross 23rd Street. The vehicle, a 2002 Toyota RAV4 driven by 57-year-old Tammy Zanolini of Drums, was traveling west on 23rd Street. According to state police, the teen entered the roadway in the path of the vehicle. Zanolini applied her brakes but was unable to avoid contact with the girl. The teen was knocked to the ground and sustained head and facial injuries. She was transported by ambulance to the Hazleton Airport, where she was flown to Lehigh Valley Cedar Crest Hospital. We see heroes in the movies all the time. In fact, Justice League came out on DVD this week, but last night one area organization celebrated the heroes among us. Last night, the American Red Cross held its annual Heroes Celebration at Mohegan Sun Pocono. The ceremony is an opportunity to recognize everyday citizens who stepped in to do extraordinary things. Among those honored, Hazleton Police Detective Corporal Brian Schoonemaker. The local officer was off duty when he encountered and saved a man having a heart attack while shopping at the Wyoming Valley Mall. Rachel and Matt Kunafi and Nathaniel Sam Ottmiller of Drums were on an airplane when another passenger began struggling to breathe and having chest pain. These are just some of last night's honorees at the ceremony, and congratulations to all who were recognized. Could the Hazleton Area School District be eligible for more state funding? The district superintendent wants to find out. District officials discussed the funding formula at a recent budget meeting. They were also surprised to learn that one district, similar in student population, is getting much more funding than Hazleton Area. Our Lisa Sugar recently asked Superintendent Brian Uplinger about the inconsistency in state funding.
Lancaster School District has 187 more students than Hazleton Area. However, they are getting how much more in funding?
Roughly $24 million more than Hazleton Area School District.
What was your reaction when you heard that?
Wow, that's a lot more money than we wouldn't know what to do with $24 million at this point, but we could certainly do a lot with that amount of money coming in.
So what can you do about this now? Are you going to explore this, that maybe something needs to be updated or looked at to see if there would be a change in funding for Hazleton?
Yes, most definitely. We're going to contact the state or see who we need to contact at the state level to see what we can do to figure out why there's such a disparity in that funding formula.
How often do they update these numbers that they use for the funding?
They're a couple years old. The numbers that they're utilizing for Hazleton Area are 2 years old. Would be district-wide, or statewide, I should say, not just district-wide. But the numbers that they're utilizing are that they're saying that we have students that the number of students that we have are about 10,500, but we're roughly 11,700 now. So they're about 2 years old. So those numbers definitely need to be updated.
Do they take into account at all the fact that the population continues to rise in the Hazleton Area School District?
Not at the state level. They seem to like to utilize numbers that are a little bit old. So we need to figure out how they could better manage that for us fiscally, so we're in better shape than what we are now.
Meanwhile, the district has scheduled 4 more budget meetings to talk about the district's finances. The next budget meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, March 27th. 2 communities in our area are included in a list of grant recipients from the Luzerne County Local Share Account, also known as LSA grants. Hazel Township will receive more than $625,000 in funding for Phase 2 of the Humboldt Industrial Park Transportation Improvement Project. The money will help to reduce traffic congestion and improve safety. Meanwhile, the City of Hazleton will receive $150,000 for the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress to be used for Phase 2 of the Downtown Hazleton Business Incubator. The city has also been awarded $250,000 for renovations to City Hall and $150,000 to implement the Group Violence Intervention Program for the Hazleton Police. Today's grants were announced by State Senator John Udicak. It already has the title of America's oldest brewery, and now D.G. Yingling and Son Incorporated in Pottsville has been named the top producing craft brewing company in the United States. This latest recognition comes from the Brewers Association, which is a not-for-profit trade association. It represents more than 4,000 breweries nationwide. Yingling is at the top of the top 50 craft brewing company lists, and it is 6th overall in the top 50 overall brewing companies in the nation. Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis, Missouri is number 1 overall. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and one longtime tradition will take place in our area. The Freeland Sons of Erin annual St. Patrick's Day parade kicks off tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the borough of Freeland. Parade participants are asked to be at MMI's school parking lot by 12:30 p.m. And speaking of Freeland, MMI Preparatory School in Freeland will host its annual open house this Sunday from 2 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. at the school. The event is open to the public and will feature special research projects in academic fields and the culinary arts that were created by MMI students. You can view the academic projects from 2 to 4 p.m. The culinary projects will be available to see and sample from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. And back by popular demand, you have the chance to purchase the Angela Park DVD at a special price. Samsung Productions produced this documentary on one of the area's most popular family amusement parks of old. And now through April 1st, you can purchase the DVD online only for just $15.99. Get your copy just in time for Easter. Simply go to ssptv.com/Angela Park. Now, to watch all of our SSP TV programming, remember to pick up the TV Weekly insert found in Standard Speaker on Sunday, and don't forget to clip the money-saving coupons as well. Coming up next, one young woman in our area is collecting stuffed animals for kids going through chemotherapy, and we'll meet some real animals at the Hazleton Animal Shelter in our Adopt Me segment. And later, you can bet Ron Marchetti is all pumped up for this weekend's Hazleton area boys basketball state playoff game. Hear what he has to say in sports. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We recently told you about an area teen's efforts to help children battling cancer. Tonight we have more details on how you can help her cause. Here's Lisa Sugart.
I'm pleased to welcome back to our studio today 2 of our recent recipients for Volunteer of the Week, Tammy Martin and also Nicole Mahon, who is literally our youngest volunteer to date, only 14 years old. And the reason they're here is to encourage you to help them have another successful campaign of collecting what are called chemo buddies, and you're seeing them being held right now by Nicole and Tammy. Nicole, this was all your idea. You told us a little bit before that this all started because your sister was diagnosed with cancer. So how has this been, I guess, for people who didn't remember it all, give us a little synopsis of how it all started.
It all started with my sister in a hospital getting chemo, and I just thought that she shouldn't have to go through it alone, and not that she was, but I don't think anyone should go through it alone. So I thought of doing chemo buddies, and it's been great since then.
And then you wanted to not only give one to your sister, you wanted to give them to other people. So you contacted the lady next to me, and what did you ask her?
I asked her, before I even thought of the name, I asked her what we could do, and I said that I wanted to collect something, and she said that we could do stuffed animals, and I said okay, and then me and my sister thought of the name Chemo Buddies, and it all went from there.
Very nice. So now, Tammy, you work for the Hazleton Area School District as your day job, right? In addition to your many volunteering hats. What was your reaction and how did this go? Because this is the second year now that you're doing this.
When Nicole first contacted me, I'll tell you, I mean, it warmed my heart to know that, you know, I had talked to her mom, and her mom had told me that she's seen what we did with our Country for a Cure. You know, when I do Country for a Cure, you never realize the impact it's going to make, not only on the people that you help, but the younger generation, you know. And when she contacted me and asked me for my help, I was truly honored. You know, I mean, I was speechless that she would want my help. Last year, when Nicole had contacted me, I had contacted Dr. Butler and told him what our idea was and asked him for permission to have the locations throughout the school district. And he approved it, so this year we went to Mr. Uplinger and he got the approval of the school board for us.
Now, isn't that nice? So it will be throughout the Hazleton Area School District, but you're also looking to have community drop-offs for other people as well. So I know your dad is a Hazleton firefighter, correct? So we're going to have one where?
The Southside Fire Station.
All right.
And Pear Oil Company in McAdoo, the churches, the school district, schools.
And hopefully maybe somebody out there would say, hey, I want to be a drop-off spot too. So what do they do if they want to help you?
If you'd like to help me, you can please call 570-436-6378. And you can also call Tammy Martin at 570-956-4940.
Very good. And also drop-off spot at the former Video Mania in Freeland, your old store, so you're taking them there as well. But maybe people want to put some more boxes throughout the area and you'll be able to collect even more.
Absolutely. I mean, anybody who wants to help us in this, I mean, it's great. Anybody who wants to be part of it, we will, you know, make sure we get a box to your, you know, location.
Is there a deadline or anything that you want these by, or are you just going to keep doing it?
I'd like them by March 20th, and I'm also taking monetary donations.
All righty, there you go. Young lady who knows what she's doing, and then when do you plan on distributing them and where?
Last year I distributed them at the Janet Weiss Children's Center and in Hershey and in the Hazleton Hospital, and I'm probably doing the same ones this year. I do it after we collect them.
All righty, and you've collected over 700. That's a lot of chemo buddies. Congratulations to both you ladies on a job well done. Please, we hope you can help, either a financial contribution or maybe drop off cute little chemo buddies like this. Again, they must be brand new because these are going to sick children, so they don't want the germs. They want to have brand new ones with the tags on preferably, so that they can then be distributed to the children and help make what they're going through a lot easier. Thanks to Nicole and Tammy, I'm sure with your help, they will do just that.
Thanks, Lisa. And since that interview was recorded, we have learned that the deadline to donate has been extended until Tuesday, March 27th. So you have more time to donate a brand new stuffed animal for this wonderful cause.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Look at the Pine Street Playground. Even though spring starts next week, it might be a little while until kids are back out here playing. Let's take a look at our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, good stargazing night, mostly clear, except for that it's going to be 17 degrees, but deal with it, I guess. Northwest wind, 13 to 16 miles per hour. Saturday is sunny. We'll have a high near 40 degrees. At night, mostly clear, low of 17 once again. On Sunday, sunny with a high near 38. Sunday night, mostly clear, low of 18. Monday is mostly sunny with a high near 37. At night, partly cloudy, low of 21 degrees. 50% chance of snow after 9 a.m. on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-30s. And then Tuesday night, 50% chance of snow, mostly cloudy, low of 24 degrees. To the green screen now, your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on SSPTV News. Pick 2, 3, 5, pick 3, 9, 8, 3, pick 4, 4, 6, 0, 5, and pick 5, 7, 3, 7, 0, 9. The wild number is 4. Chris Barkanik's at the Hazleton Animal Shelter, and he's holding 3 kittens. It's adorable. Check it out.
Hello again. Here I have with me 3 siblings and 3 new additions to our colony up front. The 2 white and orange cats are brothers, Bert and Ernie, and their little sister here is Pebbles. As you can see, Pebbles is one of our uniquely colored Torby cats. Torby cats are always females. Torby cats are very beautiful with their combination of a tabby color with some orange patches throughout. All 3 of these cats get along very well with each other, so we think they do well in a household with other cats as well. Sometimes adopters are concerned about breaking up siblings, but we encourage them to be adopted together or apart because the best place for any of these animals is in your home. That's it for these little ones. Let's have a look at one from our male colony. And here I have with me Bongo. Bongo is approximately 6 to 8 months old and gets along very well with the other cats here at the shelter. Bongo here, as well as the 3 previously featured kittens, are all spayed or neutered, current on their vaccines, including their rabies and distemper shots. They've also been tested for feline leukemia and FIV. That's it for this week's Pets. If anybody is interested in our 3 kittens, Bert, Ernie, or Pebbles, or even Bongo here, or any of the animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazelton Animal Shelter here at 101 North Poplar Street.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Last week, when taking the San Filippo Challenge, please donate to that cause, by the way, at summittothesun.com. Well, the challenge requires you to do 18 of something and donate $18. I thought 8 plus 8 was 18, and that brings us to this handy chart for this story on Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake. See, it's as easy as pi 3.14, etc. To help out Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Bridge, you just need a team of 5 bowlers for March 24th. Everyone on your team raises $50, and that's $250 per team to help the local chapter of the organization. Hazelton's event is at the Bowl Arena in West Hazelton. For more information to register or to donate, go to bbsnepa.org/BFKS 2018. I really want to go see a Penn State hockey game, and now my wishes may come true. And if you're a hockey fan, check this out. The Nittany Lions lost in the Big Ten semifinals, but still have a great shot at making the NCAA tournament. And they are a host school, so they would play in the Midwest region at the PPL Center in Allentown. The selection show is Sunday at noon on ESPNU. To order tickets to see PSU if they make it, or just to come see some college hockey, go to pplcenter.com. Let's see what's happening this weekend as we take a look at the schedule. The Hazelton area Cougars play Abington in the PIAA 6A quarterfinals on Saturday at Bethlehem Liberty High School. 1 p.m. The winner there moves on to the Eastern Final against Lincoln or Neshaminy. Tonight, the 2 Schuylkill League teams tip off in the 2A Girls State quarterfinals. The Mono area Lady Bears are at Bethlehem Freedom High School at 6 p.m. against West Catholic. Out of District 12, Minersville plays at 7:30 p.m. at Bald Eagle High School against Penns Manor. This weekend, we'll be tracking our Schuylkill League swimmers at the state championships. Marion's Danny Burlitz and North Schuylkill's Reggie Crawford are guaranteed medals. We'll see which ones this evening. And Jenna Raypatch, Hazelton area bowler, she's at the state championships today as well. Well, I've been waiting for this segment all week. Here's Ron Marchetti with Trivia Treats.
The Hazelton area Cougars are playing like a speeding locomotive, completely out of control, while destroying anything in its path. Hi, everybody. On this middle of the month, St. Patrick's Day Eve short shots. Stormy Daniels might be picking up much momentum, but not as much as the Wilkes Cougars. I mean, Hazelton area Cougars, of course, who wore Wilkes uniforms on Wednesday night. Everybody thought the Cougars should have wore the home whites since they were higher seed and better record, but it is what it is, and it was what it was. Game over, and the Cougars have rolled once again to move on. Joseph Jammers are 25-1. Let's review. Last Friday, the Lady Cougars lost to the Neshaminy 42-28 at Berwick. Marissa Tribal-Peace and Maddie Morocco each tallied 7 points, but it wasn't until the final 3 minutes that Morocco's 3 got her to the 1,000-point milestone. Gabriel's Gals ended their season at 15-10. Also on Saturday in Hershey, Shane Noonan of Hazelton ended his junior season just 1 win away from a state medal. But what a terrific season he had at Hazelton area. Then on Saturday evening, also at Berwick, the Cougars played a tremendous game against Norristown. while winning by 17. 4 starters were in doubles, led by Joey Gruler's 19, before another great Hazleton crowd. Same day, the Weatherly Lady Wreckers lost a toughie against Christian Academy, scoring the game's final 10 points to win 49-43, despite Emily's Ocean's 20 points in a losing effort. Weatherly finished their campaign at 16-9 with a district title, their first crown of any kind in 32 years. Then, of course, on Wednesday, the Cougars kept rolling by defeating Pocono Mountain West 69-50. Jeff Lunos led the way with 21 and Demir Faison added 17, but it was Sparky Wilk who provided the spark that tied that victory altogether with a great floor game and 10 points. Wow, what a huge win. You could just feel the electricity in the air, multiplying. Everyone is coming together in the region. I can honestly say that during the last 2 Cougar games, I have run into several people that I thought were deceased, Mother of God. And I'm certain that tomorrow at Bethlehem Liberty, more of the Walking Dead will appear, and that will be absolutely wonderful. Hazelton area is now a part of the Elite Eight in the state, something that State College, Reading, and Plymouth Whitemarsh are not. A win tomorrow afternoon would put Hazelton area in the Final Four. That would make next week gravy and crazy. Let me close it tonight with 3 yes or no questions and answers that you might have about tomorrow's game. Will the Cougars wear Liberty uniforms? No. Will Hazelton draw the most fans? Yes. Will the game be on TV? Yes. Enjoy March Madness. Till Monday, be a good sport. Stay loose, and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Good luck, Cougars.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk of the town. The 2018 Greater Hazleton Job Fair will be held on Thursday, March 22nd from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at Genetti's Ballrooms on Route 309. For more information, you can get in touch with the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce at the number or email on your screen. And went today's social report with the traditional Ukrainian Easter basket raffle being held at St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah. Tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5. Drawing will be on Palm Sunday, which is March 25th. For more information, you can call 570-462-0809. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. John J. Falacco of Hazel Township. Mass is Monday at 10 a.m. at the Church of St. Joseph in Hazleton. Friends may call Sunday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Frank J. Bodden Funeral Home in Hazleton. Clayton W. Fagley of Quakeake. A memorial service will be held Saturday from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Lamar Chris Funeral Home. Robert Bobo Thomas of Drifton. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland will announce their arrangements. And Winifred T. Zaluko of Sugarloaf Township. Services will be private under the Frank J. Bodden Funeral Home in Hazleton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSP TV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Barbara Fry of Tamaqua. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Big sports weekend in the area. Make sure you're following Dave Seaman on Twitter and also the Standard Speaker on Facebook for all the updates. And then we'll be back on Monday to recap everything. Have a good weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.